Ahoy there, folks, and welcome back to Into the Breach. Last episode, we ended up getting a pretty good run with the Rusting Hulks. The Wind Torrent's definitely helping out there. Got 5 achievements in the attempt. So where does that leave us? Well, we still have Steel Jajuka, Hazardous Mechs, 1 left from Frozen Titans and Randomized Squad, 2 random squads, Chronophobia, and Complete Victory. Seems like accidentally, Complete Victory will end up being the last one we get, again. But I'm thinking Challenge Run Chronophobia is going to be our best bet, and we could probably combine it with Hazardous Mechs. Hazardous Mechs has a lot of collateral, so it's not going to take a whole lot to destroy a pod. So, let's give it a go. So, quite obviously, we're probably going to grab a certain pilot. You might think, hey, we have Mafan, why not use Mafan? It's because Mafan isn't going to be helpful later on. I prefer having Abe for Hazardous Mechs. I've killed Mafan one too many times in the Leap Mech for me to be comfortable with that. So, let's jump in and kill every time pod we see. We have to go through a 3-island victory with this, so that could make this... Oh, we have to do 4 Corporate Islands with this. Oh. This might need to be a 2-parter. Like 2 separate attempts. That's... Huh. Okay. Because the back of my head, I've been thinking, hey, how would a speed run of this game go? And... yeah. If this has to be a 4-island run, that raises some interesting problems with routing a all-achievement speedrun. So, we have an Abe. Makes this a lot better to work with. And then the Viscera Nanobots makes it worth it otherwise. So we have to do 4 islands. Okay. Yawn. 4 islands... I don't think we're going to go for Chronophobia then. That's going to be too much. We're going to need the time pods, I think. That said, this isn't a very core-heavy squad, so we might be able to pull... Again, we might be able to pull it off. We'll see. We will have to see. I don't know which one to go for. Probably maybe get the explosive out of the way. No, this is a squad that benefits from low health. We'll go RST first. Seven enemies, protect the clinic. Alright. We got Hornets. Hopefully you go to a nice spot. I'll try to bait you here as well. That looks fine. Alright. What are we looking at? 4 islands, 10 mech health in a single battle, and overkill. Overkill's going to be late game. Potential chance of getting overwhelmed here, which would be sad, but Okay, this solves itself. Can do a bit of bump damage here to have some fun with that. Let's do this. Set up the combo. Let's do a twofer. You take a little bit of damage, but that's fine. You are a problem, because we can't go here without doing grid damage. And we can't... We could go here, but that doesn't kill him. But it might be enough to get you to here and get the kill that way. Killing any of them is going to be beneficial. Okay. So it's the last turn, and I'm going to utilize a new technique, a new tactic that I've learned from some of the folks on the Into the Breach Discord. Hey, post-commentary R30 here, because as I was doing the editing here, I realized that I explained this tactic really badly. Here's how it works. If I damage a building on purpose, and it resists, I reset the turn, then we already know that the next building that is going to be attacked, whether it is on this mission, a different building, or 3 missions down the road, or at some point in the run, then it will resist. It's a set known quantity. I originally assumed that it was based off of the building, or it was based off of the mission, but no, the resists basically is a list of sorts of percentage chances. So if the percentage chance is 32%, then 27%, then 16%, then if we have the grid resist chances of that point, then we're good. Of course, we have no way to know what the actual percentage is because it's a random number generated seed that is done in the background and isn't even visible in the save data, but there is a consistent way to check, okay, is this a resist? Yes or no? If yes, then great. We can reset the turn and rely on that resist the next time that we have to take grid damage. It won't. Okay, back to actual me. So what I think I'm going to do is plan the move out, do the damaging attacks, reset the turn, and we'll have just in the back of our head, this is where all the stuff goes. So what I would probably do here is take care of you this way. Probably just push you out of the way. Well, actually, I could just do this, and that gets rid of you. And then you I can ignore. Okay, so now that we know that, let's do some tests for some resists. Smoke is blocking you. Okay, so I'll go run around. So, first building is not a resist. Second building is also not a resist. So that means that the next 2 attacks, we already know at the 15% grid defense mark, isn't going to be useful. It's kind of an interesting way to play, admittedly, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So the next 2 attacks are not resists. The next 2 buildings are not resists. Or I at least know that the first one isn't. I don't know if it carries on past that. Something we're going to do some tests with. So, that actually gives a bit of an incentive, in a sense, to get some grid defense, because, hey, maybe that will actually increase the chances of us getting the next reset chance. We shall have to see, of course, and with less than 4 mech down. How about no? I might have just peeked the mic again. Eh. So, less than 4 mech damage is scary. But it would only be you. Maybe we will go for this then, because I don't know if I want to do this one. We could do it. Let's try it. I feel a little gutsy and we need some grid defense. You're gonna probably web me, which is fine. Webbing me is fine. I'm okay with being webbed. No, honest. I am okay with being webbed. So I want to go here, which will block a spawn, and will give me some chances to do some extra damage. But before I do that, I think I'm going to also do this, which will not block the spawn, but I can get a double kill! Yay! Okay, that was a good turn. Okay. So, we want to give you the kill, if we can. So put you over there, put you over here, put you over here. But can we give you the kill? Yeah, we can. We can still give you the kill. Because I forgot that this is going to push him back, so you'd have to leap over there. Move you over there. Nice. Two alphas. Okay, interesting. So, push you... Ooh, that's concerning. I kind of want to do this, but you are a problem. You attack first, so you would kill that. So I want to get you to this tile to leap here to push him this way. So you will have to deal with him. And you'll have to deal with him. With me so far? Okay, so you're blocking a spawn, you're killing your buddy, you're on acid. All in all, okay so far. We'll have 4 Vec on the last turn. Risky. Quite risky. Okay, you put yourself on acid. You stay... Well, no, you didn't stay. Okay, you aren't a threat, so we can ignore actually a pretty substantial number of yous. You're not a threat. You're not a threat. So I want to do this. I'm going to go ahead and give you this kill so that you prepare yourself and you go ahead and push you. Okay, didn't kill everything. Still have a little bit of mech damage, but that was a little bit better than I was anticipating it to be. The benefits of having a good Abe in your leap mech. Less than 3 grid. Protect the coal plants. It's a cataclysm, so... yeah. And then that'll open up what this is. So, boom, 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 boom. Blocking spawns is beneficial here. And everything we've got is pretty high displacement, so it won't be too bad to just chuck them all into the... yeah. You aren't even a threat. You are, but not a huge one. Kind of want to do this. Theoretically, I could also do this, which will kill him. Because doing this feels really good and solid, because it will still block a spawn and kill the Soldier Scion while not doing any major damage to us. Which means I might want to move you over to here. Put you on acid. Oh, but that moves you. Which isn't ideal, and wouldn't kill you. Would get you close, but... because we aren't yet at the point where we can do this. We don't have a resist in the bank. We could do it from... yeah, it's either we kill him or we don't kill him. This could work. We could also do this. Which I think is okay. There's 1 kill, 2 kill, and some blocks. A few more spawns, which we can pretty readily block. These missions are really good for just blocking everything. Yeah, last turn. What Vec? Oh, Hazardous Mechs, how I've missed you. How I've missed you. Alrighty. Mech Reactor on you is absolutely fantastic. 1 damage each. Makes it risky. Makes it risky. But I think we'll manage. Especially since it means we can kill stuff faster. Don't kill the Volatile Vec. Oh, boy. And this layout's not as bad as the last time we did a Volatile Vec mission. Could also do Terraformer and get some more grid defense, and that'll give us a chance of improving our chances of getting a resist with our next attack. And it is a Terraformer mission. Let's go for it. Let's be bold. Let's be risky. A war isn't run. A war isn't run. A war isn't run without taking risks. I'm gonna take the time pod. I'm not gonna try to be fancy and go for that achievement at the same time. Because that could very well lead to my death and destruction. Which would be hilarious, but only in retrospect. Retrospect. That said, it would be pretty easy to do, but let's not and say we did. I need to move you out of the way. I don't think that's quite worth it. I'll just move you to the side. Terraform west. And that'll be the end of that turn. Okay, 3 Vec on the board. 1 that'll die to a sneeze. Ooh, this is a good placement. We'll terraform this direction. We'll get a double kill with you. Run over here and block another spawn. Okay, we're going to terraform this direction. This is dangerous, but workable. Okay, last turn. We just need to terraform east. And we get a bunch of relatively low health Vec. You are a problem, and I don't... Okay. Both of you are dead from you. You might be a problem. Yeah, you're the problem now. But if we do this first, then do this, then do this, and leave you be, really. Yeah, that's fine. Alrighty. Terraformer defended. We're now at 17 grid. With a bit of luck, maybe we might have a shot at a resist. We'll test it with this next mission. Aegon, a mortar, and a reactor core, which we'll put to use on you? Maybe? I could see it. Extra damage on each. To each. Makes us pretty powerful already. Firefly Leader. You're going to attack here. Unless you can get to the mechs here, which I will actually go ahead and bait. Doesn't really matter which goes where. Okay. So I see a really good play here. The challenge is that it's going to end up doing some bump damage to our fancy mech here, but I think we'll manage. Turn 1 dead. Can't often say that you can kill the Firefly Leader, or any leader for that matter, on the first turn, but we just did. Hazardous Mechs, man. One of, if not the greatest mechs squads in the game. And for good reason. I want to kill you, so I shall. We'll go ahead and deal some bump damage to you. And we'll kill you, blocking a spawn. Making the next turn actually a little risky, but we can do some repairs. And prep. 5 spawns. We can't get to any of them. Well, we can get to a few. Okay, 3 mechs, 3 Vex. Most of which are gonna be fine, I'd say. This cannot hold me! How dare you? Okay, so I need to plan out my moves very carefully here. Something like that. Could do this. Jumping here, not killing you, but it would kill you. No, we actually can destroy everything. Alright, so we're going to test our theory. We are not on the point of resist. Okay, so reset. Hey, nice. So we're not yet at the point of resists. We need to get a bit more grid defense, or lose a building. But that was quite impressive. Mech reactor. Am I just getting lucky here? And Isaac Jones, too. Ooh. Ooh. If I'm going to be going heavy resets to try to fish out this grid defense strategy here, Isaac Jones actually becomes a lot more valuable because you can still have a mistake on hand if you desire. And pull tank, it's an extra mech on the board, but everyone's gonna be high damage anyway, so maybe I will grab Isaac Jones. But still, another +1 mech reactor. I'm getting lucky here. I'm getting actually pretty lucky with these spawns. I mean, obviously, we're not going for Chronophobia with this run because I need a bit of a power trip. I want to do a nice, solid 4-island run with a squad. Because, yeah, we already got healing. Still need Immortal and Overkill. Overkill's probably going to be later on, but it's doable. It's more than doable. Ah. Yeah, we would probably grab Isaac Jones here over the pull tank, so I'm just gonna grab him. Anything fancy? Frost Beam, Raiding Death, Prime Spear. Is Prime Spear enough of a weapon that enough of a good weapon that I'd be willing to grab that? Because Prime Spear's good. It's not perfect, but it is good. Shock Cannon too. Ooh, there's options here. Once again, I might end up asking folks on the End of the Breach Discord for some advice here. Because there's options, and I'm not really sure which ones I want to go with. Aegon Mortar, we can't use, so that's going to end up getting sold. Shock Cannon is interesting, but it can only go up to 3 damage, and the Unstable Cannon is a really good weapon. Frost Beam is curious enough to work. Raiding Death sucks. And Prime Spear. Is Prime Spear worth it? I don't know. I do not know. But I will wish you all the best for the rest of your day while I continue to hum and ha and try to figure out what it is I want to grab. But until then,